This is the blind spot that everybody seems to have about this. They say the price of oil is too low. American companies aren't going to want to go in there and drill. It's shale oil. It's too expensive to refine. But you know what it could be? Controlling the oil fields doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be pumping the oil. We're not going to be down there tomorrow pumping millions of barrels of oil out of Venezuela. The oil infrastructure in the country is damaged badly. What he's saying is more long-term than just going in there and starting pumping oil now. No, they're going to go in there and take control of the oil fields, which means they're going to stop the pumping of oil coming out of Venezuela, which is about 400 million barrels, I think, a day or a year. I don't know the numbers. But China gets most of their oil from Venezuela. It's why they've been investing billions of dollars into the country. So what they're doing is seizing control of the oil fields to halt production, to skyrocket the price per barrel of oil, to make American companies competitive again with Saudi Arabia, who's been out pumping everybody for a while now, which is what has tanked the price of oil globally. So the goal here isn't to take the oil directly, it's to take the oil fields from the control of the Venezuelan people, to control the production coming out of Venezuela, to control who gets the oil coming out of Venezuela, to cripple China, to try and benefit American oil companies. That's the plan. And if you think they don't want anything to do with that, sweet child, where have you been for the last 50 years? That's all they care about. Like, every American conflict for 50 years has been surrounded by protecting the profits of either oil companies or weapons manufacturers. Because even if their plan was to go in there and immediately start pumping oil and rebuild the infrastructure, that's not an overnight adventure either. They're not going to go in there, be able to take the oil fields and start pumping out millions of barrels of oil and profiting off of it immediately. No, that's going to take a while, which is how you know we're going to be in Venezuela for a while. And I don't just mean a year or 2 years or 3 years. I mean like 10 or 20 or 30 or, so I don't know if this is going to be Iraq, Afghanistan, or fucking Vietnam, but we're going to be there for a long time, so kiss your grandkids goodbye. But this is what I'm saying, like, we have to stop being this fucking gullible. Like, if I tell you gullible's on the ceiling and you all look up, we have a fucking problem here. Because if you're buying this, that means you were also jumping up and down when George W. Bush was on his aircraft carrier, I Can Talk, with his Mission Accomplished banner. Like, wake the fuck up, you guys. You're getting played hard and falling for the same mistakes that we fell for 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 50 years ago. You're making the same mistakes we've made as a country forever, and it's fucking embarrassing to watch.